this will probably be the last time I'll be seeing it because I just added a couple of hundred more parts to it. Where's my box? That's it? That's my little box. Oh my god, it's still in one, it's still together. Oh, we gotta check this out. Hey everybody, it's BC here, and welcome to another episode of Planet Nomads. I apologize if my voice sounds really horrendous today. I did notice my audio levels were a little off. I don't know what's causing it, but for some reason my microphone recording volume in the Windows control panel keeps getting reset to 40%. So I thought I had fixed the problem, but that hasn't been fixed. But anyways, the reason why I sound terrible is I've been sick all week. I couldn't take any time off work because the other guy that works with me on the other shift is actually in Cabo San Lucas right now enjoying some sun. So I was sort of that flying solo and couldn't really afford to take any time off. But we are in the big 0.8 update. I have generated a brand new world here. I went to full size, 24 kilometers. I used BCP Labs as the seed. This is an interesting biome. I don't think I've seen this before. But we have a whole bunch of new stuff today. We'll get into the main ones in a short moment here. But one of the things they've done is they have reworked the power, and they have planetary mapping now. So we're going to actually start with the planetary map here. And where's that generator? There it is. Sorry about that. So we'll go ahead and place that down. And we'll place this down. Now, I haven't quite figured out what that percentage number is. If we go into here in the build vision, it should say something in here, but I haven't really seen anything. I got to look into it a little bit more. It might be the amount of charge or the amount of load that's on it. I can't actually open it up to look inside, but we can go ahead and connect things directly now. The way they change the power now is maybe that is the amount of load that's on there. But generators and batteries can only connect to one device at a time. So now you got to use the switchboard, which is this device here. And this is sort of like a hub. I was messing around. I already cheated a little bit, and I got it to the air blades already. But what you'd have to do, and we'll actually get into this a little later, is basically this is a connection point between your wheels, for instance, hover pads, whatever, between your wheels and the batteries, and then you connect your generator right to this, and it just generates all the stuff. But we'll get into that in a minute here. But let's go ahead and scan our planet, see what we got. It takes a minute here. As you can see, we have lots of stuff around. We got wrecks, we got monuments. We actually have a monument really close by. And then to open up the map, you just go to M, and as you can see, this is huge. You can zoom in, and it'll even tell you what biomes we have in the area. Arctic tundra, prairie, arid deep forest, and all that stuff. And it'll tell you the wrecks, the monuments. And there's actually a monument, like I said, about a kilometer away. We'll probably fly over there and check it out. And, oh yeah, because it'll actually let me teleport there because I'm in creative, that's why. And then, of course, you got your filters here, which is pretty good. So that is that. Now let's get into the next part of this big update, which is going to be the whole power and, of course, our air blades. I tried using these with a uranium generator. I think the generator is a little too heavy for them. But we'll go ahead and we'll do the one that I set up before. We'll probably do it a little bit longer. So we'll get batteries, we get air blades, we got a switchboard up here. What else do I need? Oh yeah, I guess we need the air blades too. That might help. I want to do some testing with these things too. I'll spoil it. They work underwater. That's going to be quite interesting. Oh yeah, and I guess I need a jack too. So let's go ahead and place a jack down. Now I'm not sure how the power is actually working in creative because like I said, I was messing around with it a little bit. And apparently they ran out of power, so I'm not too sure what's going on. But this is basically what you do. You put as many batteries on there as you want. You go ahead and place a switchboard on, and I'm going to put 2 of them on just to make it symmetrical, which would be number 5 here. And that's just for weight balance. So then you take your switchboard and you connect it to all your batteries, like so. Right, and we put some blades on. I'm gonna put 6 on this time because I put 4 and the stabilization is kind of awkward, and it looks like they got the same size hit box as hover pads, which is it's good to know. So now that we have that, we connect the same switchboard to all these, or to the air blades, motors, wheels, hover pads. And then all you have to do to charge it is just connect the generator right up to it. Oops. Oh yeah, because you can only have one device connected to it. So I'd have to disconnect that. So if I connect that up to there, now it'll work. And then I'd have to actually connect that switchboard to the scanner for it to work. So that's what they changed. Now, as far as I can tell, this is charging it, but I don't know how it works in survival, or sorry, in creative. But while we're waiting for this, as you can see, this is how they are. They have 3 different controls. You got your forward and backwards, like your hover pads. You got your left and right, like your hover pads and wheels, of course. But they also have hover up and hover down. It's just basically space to go up, control to go down. And it does work. It's got a stabilization. It was a little off with 4. But we'll let these charge a little bit. And, oh, now I gotta get back to that switchboard. Yeah. So I'm just going to configure these. I'm going to give it a couple minutes here, get up to like 10%, and we'll go for a little bit of a drive. Alright, I got them all configured right now. I've got them opposite steering in the back, so when we're hovering, we can actually basically turn right on a dime. There is stabilization mode. It depends on the situation. It might be handy to have, it might not be, depending on how bumpy of a ride you want. But I'm going to show you one other little thing here too. I noticed if you want to do like fast charging or have a charging station, for instance, you can have yourself, let's say, let's go 5 generators. Why not? We stick a switchboard on the ground here, and we go ahead and connect all 5 generators to the switchboard. Actually, you could probably do it the other way around. And then, so because this only charges at a certain rate, if I were to connect this switchboard up to this switchboard, then all 5 of these generators are going to work together to charge the batteries. So you can get yourself like a huge, massive charging station of like 20 or 30 generators all hooked up to one switchboard. And if you need to fill up your craft up quick, you bring it into the garage, you hook it up, and you can have it all fully charged in about a matter of a minute. But anyways, let me let this go for a little bit, and I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. We're at 20%. There's another thing I noticed too. If you wanted to, let's say, save power and shut everything off, you don't have to turn everything off individually. You don't really have to use a terminal either. You can just turn the whole switchboard off and it shuts the entire system down, which comes in really handy when you have many, many things. And there we go. So if I just take it out, it drops to the ground because I have to lift it up. One of the things that I want to check, now unfortunately I can't see it while I'm inside inside the cockpit, but I want to see if the switchboard reconnects when I take off. But anyways, so we hold space to go up, and there we go. And we're sort of bouncing around, and that's the stabilization. Go ahead and spin around, like so, and off we go. So far I've only seen about 15K, and that's a tree. Whoa, a little disorientating there. That's the stabilization. I haven't tried without it. But yeah, we're up in the air. So now let's go back over there quickly. I want to see if, like I said, I want to see if the switchboard reconnects. That was one of the things I was always hoping for. One of the things I wanted to do on the other map was to have like a wireless power grid. And down we go. Just like so. I wonder how how far that switchboard reaches. No, it does not reconnect. But that's not a big deal. We just go like that and we're charging again. So that is cool. So now let's actually head to the map here. It's actually in that direction. So let's go check out this monument. Apparently you have to power them, but doesn't matter. We're in creative. Let's get up above the trees, so I don't hit anything. And I'm actually curious to see how high we can fly. So let's go up into the wild blue yonder. You know, I have so many amazing ideas for these. Like, I got some big projects in mind. I got a special one I'm planning on doing this weekend on the stream. At the same time, we're gonna start setting up a new sort of lab headquarters and see what kind of fun things we can do with these things. Of course, you know I'm going to be trying to use them for their unintended purposes, but so far everything seems to work good. And since we're just above a little bit of a river here, let's go for a dip. There are so many possibilities you could use for these. Like you could have them, you could rotate them 90 degrees so they're facing forward. And you could just have like the hover mode automatically pulling stuff. It'd actually be interesting to see how much power the hover mode actually has. But yeah, let's pop into the water here. In case you're wondering, I did have all the animals turned off, just because they annoy me off. A little high, but as you can see, they actually work underwater. That is cool. I'm gonna have to definitely rebuild the submarine. That is sweet. So let's go check out this monument. Should be just over this hill. Well, oversteer much. There it is. Oh, there it is. I see it. Wow, that's big. Let's go check it out. I gotta get used to these air blades. Like it really feels like you're on air. Like it's just so cushiony, right? Like if I stop, I sort of bounce. Wow. What do we have here? Let's turn this off. Oh wow, look at that. It did actually use power. So I guess they changed it with creative. So if we're going to be doing stuff like this, we're going to have to find a way to carry a generator with us. Let's go check this out. Screenshot. What? And what is this? And what are we supposed to be doing here? It's got power. Because I saw someone in the Steam discussions was mentioning something about having to power it. Can we do anything with this? No, we can't. Interesting. I have no idea what this is all about. Can I interact with anything else while I'm in here? Nope. There's nothing here. It's almost like there's something underground. Let me figure something out here. Alright, well I'm not sure, but I think it allows you to teleport to any other monuments around the planet. Or no. Maybe it's just because I'm in creative. I have no idea, but I have a desert. Let's go check it out. See what we have. Could have flown around to find it, but yeah, I looked on in the forums. I don't see anybody having any idea what they're about. Apparently, someone tried it, and it had the same thing. Oh, let's get out of here. And, yeah, so that's the monument. As far as I can tell, it's just some sort of teleporter. Possibly. It's hard to say. Oh, yes, we are in the desert. But anyways, I think I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to try to give my voice a little bit of a break, and then might start recording something for tomorrow. I got a interesting thing planned. Actually, we were supposed to do some testing. What am I talking about? Yeah. Let me get some stuff together, and we'll see what these things are capable of. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a foundation down, and we're going to do some basic stuff here. We're going to first see how it does for rotary control. And I'm imagining it's going to be the same hitbox. That's actually not what I wanted. Let's just go to the air blade, and let's actually check the hitbox out. Yeah, it looks like it's higher. Oh, weird. Why did it go that way? Maybe it's not supposed to go that way. I have no idea. It's fine there. But it looks like it's a 3x3 instead of a 3x2. Where's that block? There it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. And so it's a 3x3x3, so it takes up more space than the hover pads. Okay, so we should still be able to do this. And I'm sure you already know what I'm doing. So let's go on, get one of these, and I want to try, excuse me. No. Really? Unless it's defaulting to that. This is quite interesting. I have no idea what's going on here. Maybe they're not meant to go that way. Sort of sticking it to me, huh? Anyway, let's go ahead and connect that to that, and then connect these to... Oh, come on. Yeah. Doesn't want to rotate. Might have to do some workaround on that. Yeah, so we can't make spinners with them. Let's see how they do for directional power or manual control. That's what I'll say. Now, theoretically, oh, really? Huh. Alright, they don't work that way. I'm holding space, trying to go up, and it just won't turn this. Alright. So they cannot be used as the motors. Sorry for the abrupt cut here. I decided to come back in here after I recorded the episode. I was in the middle of uploading it. I thought I'd try this out while I was uploading, but I found out why this isn't working. Because you turn stabilization mode off and they actually go the way you want. Now, here's the best part about these. Now, I don't know what we can do about it. They won't actually generate their own motion, but go in, and they go pretty quick, but when you let go, they come to a stop. So it's because the stabilization mode, I guess, isn't on, so we can control it, but then it comes to a stop because it's not using the hover mode to keep it stabilized, which, well, it should be. I don't know why it's not continuing to spin. But either way, I just thought I'd show you that. I actually tried by placing one down, like, let's find a spot here, like so, because it went like that. As soon as I took stabilization mode off, it went like that right away. So we can use them for different purposes. I don't know how well it's going to be for a gun, but, I'm going to try it. But anyways, back to what I was doing. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I got many, many other ideas for them. We're going to take to the sky, take to the skies. We're going to take to the sea, and we're going to build some amazing stuff. Like I said, I'm going to start working on another project pretty quick here. It kind of concerns me that those hover blades don't go the way I want them to, but or air blades. But I'll figure out what I can do about that. And then, yeah, we should be. Let's actually try one more thing. This is actually something else I wanted to try. Let's get rid of that. We're going to need a jack for this. Well, don't need a jack. We'll just throw another block down. And what I want to do is I want to see if these things... I guess I have to be sitting on top of this for this to actually work then, for this test. Because I wanted to see if the hover blade will actually create lift pushing down. Yeah, I might have to figure this one out another time. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave me a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.